I mean, we just watched the Grammys. I didn't watch the Grammys anyway, but obviously you cannot escape clips from it. Like, we just watched the Grammys and Kendrick Lamar kind of like bagged 5 Grammys. 5 fucking Grammys, man. For a song, he won like rap music of the year for like Not Like Us, obviously. And this is the first time that, obviously, everybody's saying that this is the first time that a diss song is winning a Grammy in history. Man, as in, I'm just proud of, I'm just happy of the final takedown of Drake. Like, this is, I've said this before, man. The only way that Drake can come back from this, Drake is now like I don't know. Drake is now turning into, no, let me not say that. That's too mean. That's too mean to say. I'm not going to say what I wanted to say. But Drake is not like as in a side B character. Do you understand? He's not like a side B character. Like, he's no longer as relevant as in, he's dwindling. That is basically what I'm saying. Like, everything that is happening is like, imagine when they say your world is crumbling. This is what they mean by when they say, like, his world is crumbling. Like, your literal world is falling apart. Oh, good. But this is funny, yeah. This is, it's actually kind of funny if you think about it, because this guy is going to be like a literal existential crisis. Oh. He's like, how are you feeling this bad? Oh. As in, how are you feeling this bad? Everything around this guy is just failing. Everything. He's just failing. Like, all his men are just like, okay, now look at DJ Academics now. He's now obvious, like, he's also a pedophile. Like, could it be worse? Oh, he's like, bro, let me tell you something there. This is not real life. This is not real life. It's not real. Like, listen, man. If somebody is telling you the story of the things that's happening in this world, you will not be, as in, if, like, let me tell you something. You know, in the past, like, we had this trust system in the past because of our limitation to be able to, like, share information. You understand? But today we don't have that limitation. Like, news can spread like wildfire. But in the past, we used to rely on letters, and letters took days. Even in the past, before then, we used to rely on like couriers and fucking pigeons. Bro, we have to teach pigeons how to like transport letters. And forget all these things that you see in Game of Thrones. Look, it did not. It did not work as well as they showed it on Game of Thrones. It did not work. So there's so much that we had to learn. See, let me tell people something. Information is the key, as in, when it comes to like value. Yes, when it comes to data, when it comes to value, data is the most priceless thing ever. Forget gold, forget dollars, forget cars, forget wealth, forget land. Like data, like to know something, to have sense in this life is like the most priceless thing ever. So that's why we have always been looking for ways to invent and reinvent it. They had to like come up with like using pitch. That shit, if it worked, why we lost this TV? Like, we had to come up, like, writing has like, writing has lasted for generation. Like it has lasted because it has always worked. If it did not work, we would have like gotten rid of it. Do you know how complicated writing is? Like look at all the like if you look at like all these Chinese handwriting, you don't know shit. You don't know like you're looking at something, but you don't know what you're looking at. Like what is this? This is literally an alien. What are you writing? You understand? If you look at like the Arabic kind of writing, like their own is just like everything is just like a J. Like what are people doing? What are people writing? Like what is this? But then yet, and also if you look at like the Russian language, sometimes the Russian language is like a drunk kind of alien writing. Like sometimes you see fucking letters that you recognize, but then you see letters that you think you recognize, but you don't recognize them. You're like, what is this kind of B? What kind of B is this? It's like the B is bowing. So then the English lexicon is the one that you happen to be able to just know how to fucking understand and see clearly and recognize, because it's been ingrained in you to like recognize it from birth. So information has always been like writing has like lasted for a long time because it's very, very important. Do you understand? And so but the takeaway there is that information has always been what's been farming for a very long time. So in the past, whenever like somebody came and gave you like an information, you have to have had like a very high trust in that person. Either maybe it's because maybe we were very naive back then, so we're just so dumb, and so we just believed anything that we were being told. You understand? Like it's still happening today, anyways, but in more sophisticated ways. But back then, like you just had to like trust whatever anybody was saying, and so if they were telling you anything, as in you just took it for what it was. People like for example now, if you're like let's use Red Dead Redemption as an example. When you're playing the game and you know like you're doing a mission where you have to like deliver a message to somebody, and then you're telling them like by word of mouth. As in sometimes when I'm playing that game, I'm like, really? You really believe? As in, how do people even, as in, I always ask myself, like, how do you just, back then, like, how did they just, like, it can only be just based on trust, because it couldn't have been any other way. Trust and naivety. Like, it couldn't have been any other way to just, like, believe whatever anybody was saying. But you see this DJ Academics one, like, if they were telling you back then, and you were just listening, in fact, if they were telling you about modern day civilization right now, the things that are going on in this life right now, you will not believe it. You just can't, because like it does not make sense. It does not make any sense. So just as in, it's like this is bro, it does not make any sense. That's what I'm saying. Like all these things that are happening, they're just there to, I feel like they're just there to just, as in just part of the spice, it's just part of the vibe of the whole thing. They're not relevant. They're just there to distract. Do you understand? Because they're just there to make an interesting show out of it. Because this is not real life. It does not make any sense that after all of these things now, like the one person that has been kind of on his side and has kind of like defending him and talking for him and being his mouthpiece, pause, like now happens to be a pedophile. Like it does just not make any sense. It's weird, man. It's kind of crazy because now this guy is taking L's everywhere. Everywhere he's taking L's. Everywhere he's taking L's. There's this new video of him where he was coming out. He was wearing like a bullet-addled hoodie. And then smoke was coming out. He just cringe. He's just cringe. Drake is just cringe. Bro, what are you doing? Bro, what are you doing? Bro, Drake, what are you doing? This is cringe. What are you doing, bro? Why are you dressed like that? Like, what's if somebody was actually If someone wants to ask you, bro, what does this symbolize? And what do you not see? If somebody was to ask you, like the way you're dressing now, like your bullet holes and your like your hoodie and smoke is coming out of it. I don't know. Like they had to like oh, they had to engineer. They had to engineer the fucking smoke into the hoodie so that like it will bro, Drake. Bro, Drake is weird. Oh, Drake is weird. Nah, man. Fuck this guy. He's stupid. Drake, what's going on with you? The whole world was vibing to that song. The whole world, bro. The whole world was vibing to it. And they now put it God. Man. This life is not real. This is not real life. I swear, this cannot be real. Bro, Beyonce was dancing to it. Even bro, everybody was. This. Bro, you know how this is? You know how they say, don't read the comments. You cannot hide from this. Drake cannot hide from this. God damn. Drake cannot hide from this, bro. He cannot hide from this. It's everywhere. But wait, there's more. This guy is still going to perform at Super Bowl. You know how in Spider-Man No Way Home, right? They have like Nexus events of things that are iconic that have to make a Spider-Man. Do you understand? God. This is madness. So this is good. Like, there's nothing that can top this. I don't understand how this guy will come back from this. He's doing his tours, obviously. I mean, there's still going to be people that still fuck with him, but I don't know. Eventually, it might be really Drake. Like, Drake's going to fade into the Soulja Boy obscurity kind of realm. You understand? Soulja Boy is going to have a partner now. Guys, that as in, Drake. This is what happens if you lie. This is what happens when you wear masks. When you're not genuine with yourself. This is what happens. If you try to pretend, like all these like souls that are like wearing all these masks, trying to pretend, trying to like be who they are not, trying to like act as in just fake it. As in they're just being fake. They're just lying. Because wearing masks is like you're disguising, you're lying. You understand? You're covering up. So this is what happens to people that wear masks. And like this is like a very big giant lesson